So 9 years ago, I was 4 months into solar. It was a very different world of solar. We were getting paid $72.50 a panel. The average system was 20 panels in California. You guys do the math, that's about $1,500 per job. There was no setter closer, it was all self-gen. So it was a completely different world, and I just started to have success out of college. Did not expect to knock on doors. Maybe a lot of you fell into that boat where you didn't expect to go knock on doors. I ended up with a triple major in college, not very hard to do, but I never expected the next place I would be in California knocking on doors. So a lot of you guys have already gotten uncomfortable and made a massive change. So shout out to you guys for doing that and locking in on something where you could change your life and do it quickly. So after about 4 months into the industry, there's a big event coming up. It was the first 10X GrowthCon. I just got done reading Be Obsessed or Be Average, and that book really lit a fire underneath me. It got me very focused on the thing that I was doing. It really changed the way I thought. And then the next book I read was Relentless by Tim Grover. Yeah, it was like I could apply all of this excellence and greatness that these greats get out of themselves in the sports world. I don't watch sports. A lot of you guys probably watch sports. I don't watch sports, but I'm attracted and inundated by greatness. When I see greatness, it does something to me. It makes me want to be great because I think all of us have greatness inside of us, so inherently we want to bring it out of ourselves. And it's on you to do it. But reading a book like Relentless, Be Obsessed or Be Average were the initial sparks for me. So I ended up spending half the money in my bank account to get a VIP ticket to 10X GrowthCon. Now the reason I did that was because, well, the people I were with at the time basically sold me on the idea of like, I need to be in proximity. Have anyone's ever told you that? Like find your way into proximity to the people, the great people. You never know what's gonna come of it, and it's true. I didn't know what was gonna come of it. Ended up renting a Rolls Royce as I was out there, trying to live the life for a minute, you know? I was like, there goes the other 30% of my bank account. But it was good though, because I got to feel it, I got to experience it. And at 10X GrowthCon, he was the closer, right? So he was the final speaker, the closing act. It was the first 10X GrowthCon in Miami. And there was a standing ovation. I mean, the crowd, the message, everything connected at a level I've never really seen before, and I think it was something new for him too. And after reading Relentless and being a part of that journey and then seeing it live, then I got to go on the yacht afterward, and I had a chance to meet all of the speakers. Tim Grover was the only one that I wanted to go take a picture with. He was the only one I wanted to have a brief chat with. And I remember just talking to him, just very briefly saying, I'm going to do whatever it takes to become a cleaner. Like, I'm going to find a way to become the best at what I do. And at that time, that thing was knocking on doors. That's all that was. And it's evolved over time. But we ended up getting that picture 9 years ago, March 2017. Isn't that crazy? A long time ago. And then this company has been through so much. I've been through so much. You guys have gone through and evolved through so much. A lot of things take a lot longer than you expect. The pain, the time, the energy, the losses. If we knew the price we'd have to pay, we usually would opt out. Am I right? But then once you go through it, you end up on the other side. You're like, thank God I didn't opt out of that pain. All of that was exactly what I needed. So now, this very day, this very night, for me, is one of the coolest moments. I feel like I'm living my dream. And I hope all that happens for all of you guys. I hope you all have the full circle moments. I know a lot of you guys already had. But I want this to be a moment for you where you can meet Tim Grover, you could get a picture, you could get a snapshot in his mind and pull greatness out of you as well. That relentless mentality, that winning mentality. And one of the things I did tell him was like, one day I'm going to be on stage. One day I'm going to be on stage with you. And 9 years later, who would have thought? It would be with Spartan Solar, my own company.